Watch and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I would like to discuss Bong Ra's newest EP, and that is 2023's Vaseline. Now this thing, I mean, it comes and goes. There's only 4 songs on here: Safe and Effective, Smug Dummies, Recipe for Disaster, man, Bootlicker. Now this does come and go, unfortunately, far too quickly. And at the same time, I mean, it doesn't overstay its welcome, so maybe the fact that it's so brief was a good thing, but it's just, the drums are just, they're so much fun. And this throws me back to like the mid-2000s era of sort of like breakcore, drum and bass, drill and bass, IDM type shit, when these sort of types of drums or this type of drum programming seemed a little more standard. Now in 2023, it almost feels like some sort of throwback. And I think my favorite part of this is the drums. The drum programming is amazing. Each song, because of the drums, there's so much heft and there's so much weight. And each song doesn't seem to get lost in the shuffle either. Each song, each of these 4 tracks stands on their own. And yet, at the same time, they all sort of play off each other so well that you blink and then this is come and gone and the record's over and that's that. And that's perfectly fine, but it's so easy to love this that you get lost for the 20 minutes and then you're like, fuck, it's over. And then this throws me back automatically. I start thinking about like the Venetian Snares Detrimentalist specifically. The drums sort of remind me of the drums from that era for the Venetian Snares. I also absolutely love the artwork. Bong Ra's artwork has always been really bright and really, really colorful, and it always sort of had like a, well, I don't want to say like a modern look to it, but everything, well, in a way actually, his stuff is always so colorful. And this cover is certainly no exception. The oddest part about this though is the fact that the EP is titled Vaseline and then it says Trademark next to it. So I'm not exactly sure if like Vaseline signed off on this. I doubt it. I'm sure they put the little TM in the corner just to be clever. And the colors of the artwork with the gloved hand with the thing full of Vaseline, because you just know that they're looking to shove this up your ass or some shit. And it's so gross, but the colors complement the music because the colors of the colors on the cover are sort of cool and sort of give this sort of sterile and distant vibe. And that's sort of the vibe I get from the music as well. The music on here, it's big and it's commanding and it's engaging, but it's kind of off-putting. It has that sort of liminal space thing going on through each track where everything's so spacious and so big that you know that with every hit of reverb, you could get lost in there forever and most likely never find your way out, like some sort of backroom setup. And that's another thing that I loved about this, was that swallowing sense of an endless liminal space that I got from listening to this. And I think I'm actually going to leave it there. I mean, it comes and goes. It's not even 20 minutes long. But yeah, look, that's where I'm leaving it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little under 4 minutes while I discussed Bong Ra's newest EP. Well, it's not fucking new. By the time this thing sees the light of day, it will be old. But it is his newest EP as of like November 3rd, 2023. And yeah, that is Vaseline. Like always, if you like this EP or you like this review or whatever, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, please don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you're in it. Like always, I'm getting out of here. Have a good night.